Welcome to task 3 of the Niviuk Fly Wide Open. And so as you can see, the task today is kind of up and down the ridge and then into the flats. But it's going to be kind of difficult because there's mostly an easterly component to the wind today. That last section was going to always be kind of hard. I kind of predicted, I said to someone before I started, I bet you I land on that last leg to goal. And what you know, you'll see. Anyway, so I got a decent height off the house thermal, then pushed out to the crocodile with Stathis, and then race began. We just followed along that. A lot of other people took the mountain route, but we pushed out, so we had a bit of a tailwind component to hit the first turn point. But in hindsight, I think actually pushing on the mountains would have been better because I think it was just more lifty, basically. They didn't have to stop and turn as much. So it was a bit of a slog, really, at this section. But it was nice because that's why then now I pushed back towards the mountains actually, because there was just more people basically to watch. Here I pushed back out again just because someone was going up quickly there, but then I find people back on the ridge, so I start following them again. So I had lots of height here to cross that first gap. Unfortunately, my camera stopped working. I don't know, it ran out of battery. I didn't charge up my battery pack properly. So that's annoying, but at least we can see the track logs. But there was a lot of people around here at this point, and it got a little bit scrappy. There was probably about 10 of us around here really searching for something because there wasn't really much going on. You can see the people that went over towards the Cheese Hills and Horseshoe were doing much better. You can see Patrick at the top. And this one climb was good, but it pushed me way deep into the turn point, so it was way more than I needed to, basically. So now was the long stretch back, and actually with height, the wind was coming from the northeast, so exactly the direction I needed to go. You can see my drift push me back with every climb, so I was making sure I was only really taking climbs that were worth it, but it makes it a real slog. And you can see the people on the right, who are more on the flats, had a much liftier line, so I think most people that made it did that line instead. So here I was coming down to the village, and honestly I ended up about, it's definitely under 100 meters. I was like preparing to land. There was about 6 people who landed beneath me, and then I took a climb that just went all the way up. And you can see at the first it's drifting north, so it was great, but then with more height the wind's shifting, and look how much of a drift back it gave me then. So you can see the wind's going in all sorts of directions. And there, I think now I should have probably done a few more turns because I was still lifting there. But I had some guy next to me who was like, come on, let's go. And there was a few people in front of us, so I was kind of going along with it, hoping to find some people that found lift, tagged that final turn point, but again, getting really low, and yeah, no chance. So I ended up on that final road with a trillion other people that didn't quite make goal. So yeah, challenging. But you can hear the wind here on landing, just coming from all directions, and really strong headwind. So tough day, but really fun and challenging anyway.